Yes, boys, what we saying? What we saying, chat? What we saying? What we saying? What we saying? What we saying, boys? Let me know what we're looking at. Let me know what pairs we're trying to trade today. Obviously, caught the absolute banger yesterday for a lovely day. Lovely day in the markets yesterday. Let's let everyone get in here. Let's let everyone fucking settle down. Say yo if you're here, boys. Make it known, as they say. As they say. My monitor's a bit tilted. Bruv, so listen to this, you man. So, mate, I've got more shit turning up today for my PC, so I'm still not live on my PC. So, let everyone get in. Yeah, it's kind of a bit of a... No, I wouldn't call it an L, because today, mate, today I've got the last thing. The last fucking thing you could possibly need. It's like, mate, I've never had a PC before, so this shit's bare new to me. But I swear this is the last time. It's the last time I'm going to say this. 1 PM, bruv. I've got some shit turning up. And then that is my setup done. And we're on the fucking PC. We're on the PC. Right, let me go live on TikTok, boys. Let me know what pairs we're looking at as well. Let me know what pairs we're trying to look at. Longs or shorts, let me know. It's a really pretty interesting day today, to be fair. Very interesting day, actually. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Let me share the live. Right. Bro, what happened to that song I always used to listen to, though? I don't even have it anymore. Or I think they might have just changed the thumbnail. But no, it got deleted. Yeah, fully. It got deleted. Shut up, please. Please, shut up, please. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Fuck me. Right, sorry, what? Do you know what I mean, though? Where's that one song I always used to play? It's gonna have to be this, but this ain't as good. Alright, sweet, that'll do. Right, the announcement's in. Alright, cool. Sweet. Yeah, I can't believe they got rid of that song, bro. It must have been for copyright. That is sad. Tapped into this Fair Valley gap now. I'm not going to lie, boys. This would be my entry for longs. This would be my entry for longs on this Fair Valley gap. I don't know if you'd want to go off like 50% just to make sure you get a better RR. But yeah, stop loss on this low, 6 pips. This would be my entry for Asia liquidity. Yeah, that would be my entry for Asia liquidity, boys. What we saying though? What we saying though, everyone? Let me plug my fucking thing in. Yeah, let me know what everyone's looking for, boys. Let me know. Let's have a good live today. Should be some nice trades today, boys. There should really be some nice trades. The market's got a nice amount of volume in it this morning. We're seeing some decent moves already happening. So let's just make sure we act right and win some trades, boys. Let's go. Let me put this on charge. Right, there we go. Right, there we go. There we go. Right, let me quickly get the chat on screen. What pair is this? This is EU we're looking at, bro. I'll put the indicator on in a sec. But yeah, by the way, boys, we are live on YouTube. So if you want to go over to the YouTube channel, watch on YouTube, then yeah, boys, we are live over there. We're live over there. Let's get this on screen. That'll do. That'll do. Move this over here. Bosh. Get rid of that. Boom. Alright, cool. Alright. I'm just updating the signals, boys. Oh, I did not mean to do that. For fuck's sake. Mate. Sorry, boys. This is really not ideal. I've got some makeshift setup on right now because obviously you man know my PC's still not fucking ready to be set up. But I've got the last part coming today and then we'll be set up on the PC. What confirmation do you have to go along? It's mainly the ALG, bro, but I'll get into that. Obviously you can go off of the like here, which is just the start of the Fair Value Gap, but your RR is just not going to be as good. Right, and then I'd always round it up to 7. So you can see your RR is going to be 1.8, which for me is not good enough. So the easiest way to do that, you don't increase your stop loss or increase your TP, and move your entry down a little bit. So 50%. Right, let's see what the chat's saying. Let me read my YouTube chats, boys. Who was on yesterday's stream? If you're on YouTube now, let me know if you was on yesterday's stream. This is so annoying. Ugh, I'm lagging already. Yeah, this is going to be a lag throughout the entire stream. The entire stream's going to lag, boys. I know another month on, yeah, PC's still not set up. Still not got everything to set it up. It'd be great if someone told me I needed all these things. And I didn't have to fucking plug it in every morning and realise I need something else. I suppose is what it is. Was here yesterday, bro. GU Shorts cooked. Trust me, bro. We cooked yesterday. We absolutely cooked yesterday. Alright. Morning, Cam. What you saying? Morning, Jacob. Morning, Money. Kamala. What you saying, bro? Or Kamana. What you saying? Tommy. What you saying? Martin. Sammy. What you saying, boys? Pascal. Luke. Ash. What you saying? Thanos. Trade Delicious. What you saying, boys? MM7. What you saying? Mini Minter himself. Are you waiting for DXY to sweep Asia high or low first? No, bro, not really. Looking for the EU CRT to be completed. Me too, but I'll show you my thoughts on that, the whole schematic. Why am I seeing EU buys and GU sells? Because we had pound news, bro. Pound news this morning, which was really strong against the euro. Morning, Kimmy. Kimark, what you saying, bro? Morning, Tom. Morning, Jed. Morning, Mo. Morning, James. Jada, morning. What we saying, everyone? What we saying, what we saying, what we saying? Let me finish quickly, get around to all these chats. Are you looking risky to me? It hit the 4-hour RB. Gold looked the best. Mister. What's the what do you mean RB? What do you mean by that? But yeah, we cooked. CPI, yeah, we got CPI later. Not later, sorry. Let me go on the Forex Factory. I'll give you I'll quickly show you the news today that made the pound move. It was actually orange folder. It was orange folder. 7 AM. You can see they got the forecast massively wrong. So the claimant count change. The previous was minus 15k. That's the change obviously. The previous was minus 15k. They forecasted it to go up by 19k. But it actually went way down to only minus 6.2k. So, pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's good for the UK economy though. Hence, obviously, the pound's a bit stronger right now. But that's what news there was today. And that's the claimant changes. Got 100 man on the YouTube, 100 man on the TikTok. Let's go, boys. Everyone double tap the screen. If you was here yesterday, boys, and it was your first time watching me, that is basically what we do every day. We put a trade on, we get a load of nitties in the comments. It's going to lose, it's going to lose, it's going to lose. And then we win the trade, boys. And we do that day after day after day. I'll show you the trade yesterday that we hit. Yesterday's trade, boys, that everyone was in the comments telling me, it's going to hit SL, it's going to hit SL, it's going to hit SL. And then boom. Boom, boom, boom. But let's go back to this EU position. Yeah, boys, I massively apologise for this lag in it. There's nothing I can do. I've got everything for it. Bro, one thing with a PC is you've got to buy so much stuff. So this is what I've had to buy, yeah? Got my PC, thought, cool, I can go live now. Since then, I've had to buy an extension lead. No, 2 extension leads, 2 new monitors, a new webcam, what else? A new keyboard, a new mouse, new leads, what have I got coming today? None of these weird extensions that you can put in a certain socket or something. Bruv, I bought the PC and I probably spent about fucking 700 quid on shit other than it. It's like every morning I go live, yeah, and it's like, I need this, I need this, I need this, and I order it. The next day I do it, you need this actually, you need this, you need this. It's like, fucking hell. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, don't even hold me to it, because it probably won't be in it, but I'm pretty sure the thing that comes today will be the final thing that I need, and then I'll be streaming on my PC. 50%. Alright, let me do an overview. Before I read everyone's comments, right, yes dude, gold long, this shit's too easy, GU sells. I was listening in yesterday, Lou, trade was a banger, I was work driving but was able to get it. Lovely, Morgan. Let's go. Yeah, a lot of people got in yesterday. Yeah, yesterday's trade was a banger, trust me. What you saying, Mehmet? Yeah, I'm all good, bro. Looking for GU sells, fair play, gold. Yeah, a lot of people saying gold as well. A lot of people saying gold. Still, we'll push up after that big rejection. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I do. What's up, Lou? What you saying, Michael? On yesterday's, I'm on every day, mate. Let's go. Let's go. What you saying, Steve? Morning, mate. Absolutely cooked yesterday. 5R. Lovely. Was here yesterday. Lovely Harmony. Lovely Edgar. Lovely Roy. Big up, everyone getting in. Why did you long EU instead of GU, bro? Because GU is really already at its liquidity point. So we like trading up to the Asia high. So we like waiting for the Asia low to get swept. So this is the Asia session. We like waiting for the Asia low to get swept. And then the Asia high to get swept. So what we typically do, wait for the Asia high to get swept and then trade it down into the Asia low. That's what we will typically do. But you can see, obviously, what we'd want to do is buy. But we never took the Asia low, and we've already taken the Asia high. So it's like kind of fucked up everything we want to do. Whereas if we look at EU, we've still got the Asia high to hit, and it has already swept the Asia low. So the Asia session mainly... Oh, mate, don't do this. What we saying? You see, this dude is educated on the chart color. Come on, bro. Come on now, mate. It's no worries, H2O. Who is that in your profile? Oh, it's actually you. Morning, Lou. What you saying, bro? 168 man in here a minute ago. Where are they gone? Yeah, bro. God knows where they gone. 1-6 man. Why are you not getting on today's trade, bro? It's just not that good with news in the morning. What you saying, Lou? I'm in EG longs, fair play. Why are you afternoon? Well, morning or afternoon, whatever it is for you. You got a limit. Nah, bro, not on this. Stu, you think? Yeah, what you saying, V? Got a feeling that you're gonna hit my TB for my limit. Fair play. Nah, it's a rapper from US. Oh, who is that? Looks like. Did you take the short yesterday? Of course I did, bro. Of course I did. I feel like we might just run to TP on GU. On EU, sorry. Yeah, true, John. True. Let me go through EU, basically, what my bias is. And everything like that. 142 man in here. 142 man on the YouTube. By the way, boys, we are live on YouTube as well. So if you want to check it out. I mean, if you want to watch on a bigger screen. And whatnot. YouTube's there. Richess Effects. Get in that. But right, so yeah, this is basically what we're seeing on EU. So, essentially, higher time frame wise, we've had a change of character, right? So we are bearish bias. We are bearish bias. It's the first thing. So we're bearish bias, and if you look at the current range, so we're in this bearish leg from here to here. We want price to come up, mitigate our fair or fill our fair value gap, which we have pretty much done. So fill our fair value gap and then move down to our external low. So we want the move from this fair value gap down to this low. That's the move that we're looking for. That is the move that we're overall looking for. Now if we zoom in a little bit more, see what's happening within that actual leg there. So looking at it, when we tapped into our fair value gap or filled our fair value gap, we did have, shouldn't be lots, we did have CRT forming, which is where we have a big candle here. The second candle manipulates it, and the other candles trade through to the candle low. So that's basically what we're seeing, and what we're trying to trade into. So yeah, as you can see, candle high, just an extra confluence basically that we are gonna come down all the way down to this low. Now, when we go in a bit deeper into like the 4 hour, we can see now the leg that is. I'm lagging so bad, so bad. I'm not lagging that bad actually. My laptop is so hot. This laptop's going to break before I ever stream on my PC. You can just see it coming. Like this is red hot, bro. Like red hot. I'm not going to talk about it today because it's really, it actually has annoyed me, boys. I bought a PC nearly 3 weeks ago. I haven't done one stream on it yet. Well, I've done like one. It's just... so frustrating. You know, I'm coming on live every day and I'm lagging. Anyway, so this is the leg that we're looking to get traded through. Right, and you can see, so this is the CRT. We want us to trade down to this CRT. You look at the current 4 hour range, it's a bearish range from here to here. Most recently broke that low, so it's a bearish range. And again, similarly to what we saw on the daily, we just want price to come up, trade into this fair value gap. So come up, fill this fair value gap, and then move down to this external low, or this CRT low. So that's basically the movement we're looking for. So initially, we're looking to buy up a little bit. We're looking to buy up from here about 20 pips. After we've moved that 20 pips, we're expecting price to continue that bearish trend. That's basically my outlook on EU, boys. That's my outlook on EU. Hence the entry off of this fair value gap, which annoyingly missed us out by this, not even the skin of our teeth, I don't think you can call. Don't even know what that will class as. Probably like a quarter of a pip or something. Yeah, less than half a pip missed us. One of those, boys, one of those things, you can't really do much about it. You really can't dwell on them too much. You've got to firm it, I suppose. But yeah, boys. Yeah, G just bullish as anything. He used the only tradable one today. The only tradable one. Why, you know, let's see the rest of the chat. Stewboy, what's the RR? It's about 2 to 1, bro. Yeah, about 2R. When's the next YouTube video? It's out today, bro. I've been waiting for this PC to get back on the grind, but as I said, boys, I ain't going to talk about this PC anymore. It's beyond the joke. It's beyond the joke. 3 weeks I've had it, still not been able to do a YouTube video on it, still not been able to go live on it. Yeah, it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Absolute 42 carat joke. Or even 62 carat joke even. But yeah, when this PC's set up, boys, we'll actually grow. But until this piece, yeah. That's why we haven't been growing, boys, because I've been lagging every fucking stream from start to finish. I've been drowning in lag. Today I'll get finally get this bullshit set up, and I'll actually be able to improve the streams, and we'll be able to grow as a community. Till then, we're not going to grow. It's just as simple as that. We ain't going to grow, boys. Yeah, like even catching bangers yesterday, we caught like a 4RR banging trade on GU, start to finish, perfect. We're not going to grow. We're not going to grow unless the quality improves, bro, of the streams. Like I'm the best trader that goes live by far. I'm the best trader that live streams by a country mile. We just need the equipment to start working, bruv. And that's it. As I said, I'm a trader. I don't really know too much about like fucking PCs and that. I just have someone that works for me that sorts out PCs, and he said, yeah, order this. So we ordered it, and then obviously 3 weeks later, still ordering more stuff for it, which ain't ideal. You could have brought everything you need from the first day. Stopping when you find one thing you need to continue to set up and order everything. You have bought everything. Well, yeah, but Stu, that's just a stupid thing to say. You could have bought everything you needed from the first day. How am I meant to know that 3 of the fucking, like... Mate, if I knew from the first day, I would have fucking... Oh, mate, why are you even saying that, bro? Just chatting rubbish, bro. Chatting rubbish on my live. If I knew I needed it from day one, I would have fucking ordered it, bro. Like, what type of thing even is that to say? Do you think I'd want to be on this laptop, bro? Like, bro, if I knew to order it, I would have fucking ordered it. On the first day. But it's every day I'm setting it. Oh no, I need this. Oh no, I need this. I need this. I don't know shit about PCs, bro. I don't know nothing about them. If I knew to order them, I would have fucking done it, bro. Swear to God, bruv. Are you trying to rage bait me or something? Like, oh, why didn't you just order it in the first place? If I knew to order it, I would have fucking done it, man. The point is, I don't know fuck all about PCs. I know about the charts. I know how to win trades. I know about PCs, bruv. It's like you're trying to call me an idiot or something, bro. Like, obviously I would have done that if I knew what I was missing, bro. Like, there's shit in your cornflakes. Your mum did, to be fair, but it tastes alright, so that's why I still ate it, and that's why I'm in a shit mood. What was you missing? Nah, bro, it's just this PC, bro. It's just so annoying, bro. So annoying. I not want to mention it, bro, but it's so jarring, bro. Honestly. It's been pissing me off for weeks now, bro. Weeks and weeks and weeks. I've been trying to set this fucking thing up and it just won't. It just won't. It just fucking won't. And I know what's going to happen. So I've got stuff arriving at 1. I've got stuff arriving at 1. I'm going to plug all that in and then it won't work. I guarantee you. I guarantee you, boys. Guarantee I'll plug all this shit in, I'll get my stream ready and it won't work and I'll need something else. I bet you. I guarantee that will happen. Sound like you need a joint, mate. I do, bruv. Just buy all the stuff you need. Is that FX James from those old YouTube vids? You on the sniff. To be fair, laptop is doing well, mate. It's usually the first 10 mins is rubbish, but doing well so far. Yeah, man. It kills the laptop, though. That's the thing, bro, as well. It kills the laptop. Like, I've been streaming off this for so long now. It's just like, it's a grand laptop as well, and it's just ruined, basically. Alright, yeah, Stu said we got all we need after all this stuff arrived, so... Should have just brought a pre-build from... It's what I'm saying, it was a fucking pre-build, bruv. Yes, James, I used to watch your vids, bro. Yeah, bro, it is a, fucking pre-build. Should have just brought a pre-build. Hello, Viking. What you saying? Emotional control left the chat. Bro fell for the rage bait. It's not that deep, mate. He got him. To be fair, have you tried putting it in rice? Ewan... Well, to be fair, it's a hot as fuck day. Yeah, mate, when I wake up and it's sunny, I'm just like, oh, mate. Oh, the stream's going to be annoying today. When it's sunny, I'm like, yeah, we're lagging today, boy. I'm back. Who are you, Dylan? Diane. My laptop on fire as well. Trust me, bro. It's crazy. Need you to come down so I can enter, for fuck's sake. Love that. We trade the same, mate. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah, I mean, EU's decent today, but it's annoying we didn't get tapped in. Lou, do you think Stu looks like a Viking? Obviously, he's got fucking Viking runes on the side of his head. He probably looks more like a Viking than a Viking looks like a Viking. Like, Stu would go back in time to the Viking times, and there'd be like some entry-level Vikings that would look at Stu like, whoa, fucking hell. Like, he looks more Viking than a Viking. Recycle the power. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Lost my vape as well just before going live. Well, that's a lie. I lost it last night. But that's what calms me down sometimes. Like, you just need to... You know what I mean? Isn't Asia High 0-0 New York time, bro? Surely we have taken it already. Nah, bro. So the Asia High is just the highest point that price gets to in Asia. But the Asia range is from 1 AM to 7 AM. So it's just the highest point that price reaches from 1 to 7 AM. Bro, to be fair, a bit sad today. Woke up and my fish has drowned. Bro's fish drowned. Honestly, don't know what to say about that. To be fair, if anyone in this live was to come on and say, oh, I had a fish that drowned, it would be you, EK. Only you could be such an idiot, you drown your fish. Bruv, to be fair, who knew you could drown plants, bruv? I didn't know that. You can water plants too much and then they're just fucked and don't grow. So they're not really on their grind for real. Like, if you want to really level up as a plant, bro, you need to get all the water you can get and all that sunlight. Do you know what I mean, boys? Hear my mum telling me, oh, you've overwatered the plants, they're all dead. What do you mean? I gave them a week's worth of water in one day, bro. They're basically on steroids, mate. To be fair, might cook it now. Can you eat goldfish? I've heard you can eat goldfish. Don't know how true that is, though. Follow you back. GU, yeah, this is GU, bro. Oh, no, sorry, this is EU. We'll check GU. Anyone looking at some plants live underwater too. Yeah, yeah. Everyone tells me this is laughing that I use as the crying emoji. Yeah, I think it is meant to be a crying emoji, but people just used it for laughing. Gotta put the plants onto creatine. Yeah, trust me, bro. They on their grind or not? Like, bro, I should have a fucking... Oh my days, what the fuck was that? See what I mean, bruv? Like, this shit just pissing me off. If I knocked this off my chair and it's falling apart to nothing. Like, bruv, really? Like, the markets, I've been getting so much over on the market recently, he's just getting back at me. It's calm though. We're coming down, let's see if we can tap in. We should come down, we've only came very, very slightly into that. So we should still be able to come back in. We should still be able to come back in. On daily time frame, what's your bias on EU or GU, bro? So we basically want a bullish retracement into the 4-hour fair value gap and then a sell-off to the 4-hour low. On EU, we've also got a CRT as well. Dying after one day in a new crib. Oh, hey, we got members buying new cribs and that. Come on, let's go, bruv. Bro, that's a skill issue. Oh, dying after one day in a new crib. Wait. Oh, wait. It was a catfish I caught from the sea yesterday. Oh, okay. It was a catfish. Wait, racist for assuming its identity. Oh, it weren't a goldfish. You said goldfish. It was a catfish I caught from the sea yesterday, put it in the tank and woke up and it's dead. Well, yeah, if you caught it from the sea, mate, it's probably not going to survive in, I'm assuming, tap water, what you give it. Are you in this trade? Nah, bro, we're waiting for it to tap in anyway. This hasn't been tapped in, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for too. Fair play. Who else in the chat? Chat, let me do a poll. Let me do a poll. EU and GU, bullish, put a smiley face. Bearish, do a sad face. Smiley face for bullish, EU, GU. You got to click the thing or it won't give you a vote. You got to click it like this. Yeah, boys on YouTube. 1 for bullish, 2 for bearish. 1 for bullish, 2 for bearish. 1 for bullish, 2 for bearish. That's my YouTube chat. You man have got the poll feature. YouTube should add that feature. The smiley face feature is sick. Pretty even, but more people are bullish. Catfishes are nice though. You should eat that. Actually, wait. Catfish, is it? Wait, I can't remember. Is catfish nice? No, I don't think catfish is nice, is it? I think it's got tiny amount of meat. Like, you got to take ages to prepare. 6-4, right? So there's about 50 people that didn't vote. You got to click the thing for it to, like, you got to click the actual face. But anyway, 6-4 out of 50 man. Yeah, most people are more bullish though, which is nice. Let's look at the DXY, see what the DXY is doing. We can see exactly what the DXY is doing. We've got, I know I've got a lot of stuff on my screen which makes it a little bit hard to read. I really need to edit this, don't I? So basically, this is what we're doing. Same thing in the DXY. If we go on the daily time frame, bear in mind anything we see on the DXY, EU and GU will do opposite. So the daily, we're in this bullish range with a fair value gap here. We've pretty much filled this fair value gap and moving up, so we should really continue moving up even higher up to this swing higher. So that's the first thing. However, if you go down onto the 4 hour, we can notice that we are actually within the 4 hours range. We're at its bearish, so this is a bearish range, and we're at its 4 hour fair value gap, and we should come down. So basically, what I'm saying is we've filled the 4 hour and should come down, but we've also filled the daily and should come up, right? So, what the most likely move is a move down to complete this CRT, and then a move up, right? So I'll show you again on the lower time frame. So that was the 8 hour. So a move down to fill our fair value gap there, to fill the fair value gap, and also take this CRT low. Once we fill that, then we're looking for it to then disrespect this 4 hour range in lieu of the 1 hour, 1 day range. So obviously the daily higher time frames have got more, takes more precedent. So yeah, that's basically what we want. Overall. So we want us to come down to this CRT low and then come higher. So we're going to respect the 4 hour initially, but only to complete what we want to complete. Once that has been completed, then we'll take the daily. 2, smiley face, sad face, smiley face, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Most people are bullish. Looking at the DXY, so we've got this 15 minute, or is it 30 minute look nice? So was it 5? What was I on a second ago? 5 minute, yeah. So this 5 minute fair value gap looks nice. You can see we swept the high. We didn't sweep the Asia high, but we pretty much swept these equal highs and pretty much most of the price action, as well as the 4 hour high. So we swept all these, as you can see. So now we're really looking at the extension coming down. So we want price to come up and then continue that, which is why we're seeing a little bit of movement up right now. In my opinion, it is only just to fill this 5 minute fair value gap there. Only just to fill that. I need to clean this chart though, because it's really not the cleanest, is it? Make that 5. You see what I mean by that? I had a 5.3 trade yesterday. Was lovely on 100k account. Lovely, bro. Lovely. Can't complain at that, mate. Cannot complain at that. But yeah, this is what I blatantly think we're looking for now. On the DXY, coming up to Filton and then move down. Everyone double tap the screen. Let's get 10k likes here. On YouTube, let's get 50k likes in the chat. We've got 130 man. We're coming back up to that 150 number, boys. Let's keep pushing these lives. As I said, these lives are going to get better and 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 better. Every single day. The trading ability's there. We're just going to get better and better, boys. Trust me. You're on fire, lad. Nice analysis. Appreciate that, Aussie trader. I get a lot of Aussies in my life. A lot of Aussies in my life. I always say this as well. It's so weird the way, out of any country on earth, we're most like Aussies, innit? Most like Australia. But we're the furthest away from them. Doesn't make any sense. Same with the second people we're most like is the Germans. And we've gone to war with them twice. Do you know what I mean? Why do we go to war and stuff like that with the people the most similar to us? Philosophical question for you, man. In the chat right now. Lou, go on EJ. Right, let's have a look at EJ. Chat, let me know what any other pairs we're looking for. Most of us are looking for EU as I am, so we're just waiting really for this to be tapped in. You can wait. You could, to be fair, you could go on the bottom of it. Or just really pull the trigger when the DXY has. But this entry right now has been tapped in, so let's see how we do. As I said, you can have your entry down there. You could even wait, boys. You could even wait until... I'll show you what I mean. Oh, I can go back on. You can even wait on the DXY until we fully filled it. It's re-tapped on the daily true open. Once we've done that, then you live execution on EU. You could do that. Right, so let's see now. This is tapped it. It's because they are descendants of our prisoners and nonsense, lol. Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. Oh yeah, 150 man in the live. Let's go, chat. Let's get 100 man in this TikTok as well. Law of effort not in play. Not massively, bro. Not massively, but to be fair, this is a secondary leg right here. But you are right. There is no law of effort right now. There is no law of effort right now. Actually, to be fair, if you think about it, we made 15 minutes to make the high. And then to make the low, it's all of this. So yeah, really we do have law of effort. It took 40 minutes to come down. You got to think, it's not just where it looks like it came down from. It didn't come down from there, did it? It actually came down from here. This is the range high. This is the range low. So from here to here was the leg. Right, 20 mins. And then everything else from there to where we are now is the retracement. So 40 mins. You can see momentum's definitely to the upside. Australia is far away because we wanted to send the... Luke, you got that story slightly wrong. It was prisoners, not as... My entry's lower, fair play. EU in, fair play. 2.5 pips away. Wait, never mind. Spreads haven't tapped me in. Should be. Literally traded at least a pip in. Wait, never mind. Lol, Stu, but I'm New Zealand, so I'm safe. Oh yeah, New Zealand. Yeah, bro, you're the one who... You're the one who's up at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Not even that, like 5 o'clock in the morning to watch. This is what I'm saying, boys. You got people here with serious dedication. Serious dedication. I need to go get a juice, bruv. Keep an eye out on my room. Make sure no one climbs through my window or something. I'll be 2 secs. I need a drink. Yo, people. Sam. Someone's going to climb through your window and steal your PC. To be fair, they'd be doing me a favour. They'd save me a lot of headache. But, mate, that would actually be so funny. That would actually be so funny if that happened. That would actually be jokes. If I missed any comments on TikTok, just put them in again, boys. By the way, I'm on YouTube. If you want to watch on YouTube and really join the fucking community that's taking over the game, Yeah, it's over there. I don't know why I showed you that. Richest Effects is on my YouTube. So if you want to watch on YouTube, chat's popping. We got good amount of man over there. And also, if you have YouTube Premium, you can just turn off your phone and leave it on if you're in the van or, do you know what I mean? You've got the kids or whatever. When I say you've got the kids, I'm hoping you're a parent and not a... take all his DisplayPort cases, he has to move his stuff. To be fair, that's what I found stupid, bro. It's got one HDMI and 4 of them other ones. Like, what do them other ones even do? Or 3 of them other ones? What PC you got? I've got no idea, bro. It's this here. That's kind of a bun view, to be fair. I'm not going to show you that. Don't know what it is. It's decent though. It cost like, I don't really know, to be fair. I just bought it, but Stu knows about PCs and Stu said it's good, so I'm assuming it is. You know what processor you got? Yeah, it's got the IM2B5720 from OPEC. No, I've got no idea, bro, to be fair. I've got no idea what any of the parts are. I'm not going to lie, chat. DisplayPort is the better HDMI and more bandwidth for 4K Ultra. Not just stuff. yeah. Take all his DisplayPort cable. The thing is, YouTube as well. You man have got to get on. Like, if you man are watching on TikTok, you man have got to get on a YouTube track because sometimes I can say whatever on YouTube, but I can't say whatever on here. So someone will comment saying jokes, and I'll have to cut off the end of it. So you man probably don't know what I'm talking about. But if you're in the YouTube chat, you'd sort of know. If you can stream multiple platforms the same, it'll be good stuff for the PC. Yeah, bruv, this is what I bought as well. Let me show you, man, what I bought. So I bought these. It's probably plugged into something. But these are like vertical monitors. So one of them's just fallen over. So I've got these big old vertical monitors. So I can literally have the chat up there. So I can have the multi-streaming chat. I'll be live on TikTok, Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. Probably not Twitch, actually. But definitely Kick, TikTok, and YouTube. And, yeah, I can have all the chats there. I'll have Streamlabs on one and then trading in the middle. That's going to be my setup. But not going to lie, the YouTube chat is goated. This is where the real traders are. Yeah, you do get the most of the real traders on there. TikTok, you do get some real G's. But it's just your setup going to be sick. Trust me, bro. Trust me. I've got everything. Even got fucking mouse. What else have I got lying around here? Got mouse, keyboard I've bought for this shit. This I bought. A little webcam. 4K webcam. Bro, I've been buying stuff, innit? Don't think I've just been bullshitting you. So I have been. But as I said, I didn't know I'd need that. And then I bought that. And then I'm about to buy that. And then I didn't know I need that. And now I've got something else coming. That's why it's just long. But yeah, it is what it is, boys. We still got the team. That's the main thing. We've got the community. We've got the trading ability. That's all we really need. Everything else is in between at the end of the day. Let's see how this one plays out, though, boys. It's gone the 1 minute. See if we've got any 1 minute change of character levels. Bro, that FX James in the chat, he's a real legend of YouTube, bro. I can't lie. I genuinely used to watch this guy all the time. He was the first one who's like, he had the cleanest chart. That's what I remember about him. He had like, I used to watch, because when I started watching trading, well, not started watching, but when I just watched YouTube, it was sort of the time where everyone was using these mad indicators, this, that, and the other. That FX James was the only guy whose chart just had nothing on it. And I was like, oh yeah, that's so much more satisfying. Like, I need to trade like that. I'm going to start beefing your YouTube chat. Pick a side, lad. Yeah, trust me. Say it, Lou. Come on. LOS, come on. Is B gaming on that shit between... I'd be gaming on that shit between... So, bro, to be fair, my mate was telling me about GTA RP yesterday. I actually want to jump on. I've not played Xbox or none of that in years and years and years. But I would actually jump on RP. It sounds so jokes. Like, you get kidnapped and stuff. Like, it's bare funny. Sounds so funny. Stu overcooked, lose PC. Maybe that would help with the lag. Wait. I'm going to have a look into his connection today. I keep asking him for a speed test result, but don't want to push too hard because he blows up at me, as you see. Let's do one now. Am I going to have to put my address in? Or are you going to see my, like, can I just do it on live? I've done them before, it's normal, innit? This is why I think they're bullshit though, look. Am I allowed to show this? Wait. Can I just do this now? Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. On a 25 trade losing streak. Jesus, mate. Okay, that number seems really high. That's bad, isn't it? 380 megabytes per second. Is that bad or is that good? I'm not gaming, but bear in mind I'm on but this is a laptop as well. I don't know if that matters, but yeah, that's my Wi-Fi. Cooking right now, boys. Cooking. Come on, it's what we do daily, man. It's what we do daily. Community's there, YouTube's there. Make sure you get in. Only here because of the lag. Fair play. I mean, what's the pair? It says in the bottom right, bro. This is EU. Good that is. Trust me. Nice little move. No, that's calm. That's good. That's good. Sweet. Oh, that's good. That's actually not that bad. You shouldn't have an issue. This is what I'm saying. My Wi-Fi is good. The only reason it was bugging for that time is because Virgin Wi-Fi in my area there was like a month where it was fucked. It must be the distance to the router. Nah, Stu, do you know what it is? My Wi-Fi, when it's working, it's pucker, innit? It's sweet as. But there's been like a period of like a month where in my area, you know the little fucking, I don't know how it works, the little green boxes, whatever it is, the Wi-Fi's been dead for Virgin specifically. So like, it's not my Wi-Fi specifically, it's like the Virgin Media, like, I don't know how to explain it, the fucking town hall, let's call it fucking town hall. 900 megabytes, my fibre is, yeah. 40 likes on YouTube. Is that what we got now? Is that what we got now? We got 12k likes on TikTok, 40 on YouTube, and that's why he needs an Ethernet. Oh, do I need an Ethernet cable? Do I? But I don't really. I don't lag because of Wi-Fi, boys. I'll be real. I don't lag because of Wi-Fi. Get a Starlink. I was gonna get a Starlink at one point. Appreciate all the follows, boys. Yeah, we're moving nicely now, though. We've had that blatant change of character. So we should just continue up. We'll see if a new Fair Valley Gap forms here. Want to be tracking the bullish order flow right now. How much money did you make already with trading? Couldn't really tell you, bro. Couldn't really say. I'd have to think about it. Bears. Lose sniper again, bro. Trust me. At least 6 figures, though. Not 7 figures, but 6 figures. Lose sniper again, bro. Trust me. Like multi 6 figures I've made off trading. Not 7 figures though. Soon 7 figures will be hit once once I push and push and push and push and push and push. Thing is with me though, boys, you got to think I've got a community, but not like a massive community, so I don't really get free shit. A lot of these people get a lot of free stuff, so that's how they're able to make so much. Like people preload. Like once, right now I've got 125 YouTube, 100 on TikTok. Yeah, once that's 1,000 on YouTube and 1,000 on TikTok, brokers will hit me up and give me like 100 grand to put in an account and just trade that live with my viewers. Like you get so many bonuses. Like TJR, you don't understand. If TJR ever actually did want to trade, he's got everything. He will have everything. They'll give him any account. Any prop firm will give him an account. Any broker will give him a free account. Like, yeah, you got to just work. That's if you want to speed run it. Obviously, the only other way to do it is just to be consistent. That's what I've been for 4 years, which is how I've got to this point. 800k funded. But now I'm 800k funded, coming into that mil mark. I want to seriously start blowing off now on my socials. Now, Jaden, just age your higher. If you was wired, it would be sweet. Depends how far the router is. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's sweet anyway. The reason I'm lagging is because my laptop could cook a fucking steak. Like, if I unplugged it right now, it'd start lagging. I honestly don't think it's the Wi-Fi. It might be, innit? I might jump on this PC and it's crap, but we'll see, innit? We'll see. We'll see. If you think I should order one, then just order one and I'll send you the dose, too. If you think it'll definitely be a problem. Is that your download speed, 380? Oh, yeah, because the upload speed's always way worse, isn't it? Wait, what did Cam say? Oh, yeah, get a booster and a plug in an Ethernet from there. Who you funded with, Lou? FTMO, ACG. I always recommend ACG though. Pardon me. There's other prop firms out there as well, but I mean, for me, if I was recommending firms to you, I'd say number 1, ACG, number 2, FTMO. We're funded with other companies like Aqua, stuff like that. But I'd always recommend ACG for your first account, ACG. Bro, you've been 800k for a year plus. Yeah, but that's the thing, bro. So it all seems that way, but it's really not that. So I was funded 200k with funding talent. And then I lost it and had to get more with another firm. And then I was funded 400k with my Forex funds. So there you go, and then you got to get more. Do you know what I mean? So it seems that I've been stuck on this number, but I've lost, in the last 2 years, or in the last 3 years, I've lost over 500k's worth of accounts. So, yeah. Oh, bro, that is peak. Alright, I was 400k, lost 200k, so got to run it up. I'm buying some accounts Friday, fresh for next week. Fair play, bro. I've been stuck on 300k for the last 6 months. Yeah, mate, it really is a process, isn't it? If you're like us and you're just doing it as a trader, it is a process. The reason why these people get to scale up so much is because they do the social media thing heavily before they even get into trading. So they can get easy 1 million funded and all shit like this. Because they get given free accounts. I started trading before I started doing social media. Way before I started doing social media. I lost over 500k in live funding alone, my bro. Kevin, stop lying, man. They gamble as well, shit trade. That's what I'm saying, like, it's not really the same way as we trade. Been a long time for me to get, been a long thing to get my max allocation. That's what it is, and you realise as well with trading, like, it seems really, really good to, like, get more accounts, but yeah, you got to think, you sort of want to focus on your already existing accounts as well. Like, you got to focus on not blowing your accounts, stuff like that. It's not just as easy as buy an account pass. But yeah, I will be getting more accounts soon. I will be getting the 1 million funded soon. 1 million funded. I'll document it as well on YouTube. Hi brother, you need to stick on higher time frame and snipe on the lower time frame. If you trade, if you are trade based on the 5 minute, you will blow. Cheers for the advice, bro, but I'm gonna stick to what I've been doing for the last 4 years rather than what you've just commented. But honestly, thanks for the advice. Because you actually said it in a nice way. Like, you're not like one of them people that's like, like, fair play. It's actually genuine advice. Fair play. If you are gifted the account, you don't care about being consistent, you will be given another account. Yeah, that's it. This year I blew 100k from the 5%ers. Yeah, Kevin, bro, I beg you allow it, because I'll ban you from my YouTube. Bro, like, please, mate. Please allow it. Like, please, bro. Bro, from the trades you taken last month, you could easily be on a milli plus now. Nah, again, it's another thing, reality of trading. So you man probably think, oh, 800k funded, so you must, every trade, if it wins 3R, then you must win, well, 24 grand. No, it works. Higher probability setups will have on 200k's, and then lower probability setups will have on 50k's and 100k's. So you don't just copy trade over your whole account. I used to do that, but then you blow accounts, innit? You blow live accounts if you do that. So yeah, so for example, right, that trade I caught yesterday, I only had that on a small account. So I only had that on a 50k account. So that's only made me like £1.5 grand, which is still good, but do you know what I mean? It's like, the reality of trading's different to how he don't take all these trades that he shows. Like, yeah, not every single trade either. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's pretty much how how I work it. But that's why you got to have a few accounts. I always say you got to have 2 200k's, 2 100k's, 2 50k's. And then you can alternate, and that's what I really do. And then that's safe, because you realise, yeah, you could copy trade them all and make like 20 grand each month, but you'll probably do that for 3 months and then end up blowing all your accounts. Like, you got to think, keeping your accounts is just important. I was banned from the Discord because I called Stu a Viking. No, you didn't. You dropped the hard R in the Discord, and you were sending voice notes in the free chat for like 3 hours straight, bro. Diane. I'm not lying. I was funded 100k I was funded 0k in August, 200k last year in August, and I blew 300k accounts. Mate, stop trolling, bro. You're not even like. Yeah, you got to spread your risk over multiple accounts. If you blow one, you don't want to start from zero again. Yeah, that's it. And as I said, I used to copy trade them all, bruv. I used to copy trade them all, and trust me, it's not the best thing. Another banging trade here, though, boys. You can see, filled that fair value gap perfectly. We're moving on. And that's the thing, boys. If you do shit live every day, like, what can people really say to you? You man know me, bro. I come on live every single day. And I do, like, I ain't said anything, I'm being nice. I know, bro, but you're just, like, trolling and stuff. Oh, wait. No, wait. I thought Kevin and Dayan was two different people. You're not here to try and learn, you're just getting Lou off topic. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're just trying to get me off topic, bro. And I don't mind getting off topic to help someone, but you're just begging it. Oh, mate, I need to shut these windows. Can you hear that outside? If 6 pips off stop loss, normal for getting stopped out for spread. Nah, bro, not at all. Not at all, bro. Not that guy again. What a regard. Viking, I never... Stu wouldn't have banned you for calling him a Viking. Stu, I never asked you. My baby cousin took my phone. It was him now. Okay. Why don't you do another 200k challenge? That's what confused me about you. I do, bro. Got challenges on the go right now. Got a 200k challenge on the go right as we speak, bro. I'm not begging it, bro. I'm genuinely confused about trading. Well, I'll ask a genuine question, though. Stop saying, oh, I done this. Oh, I done that. Oh, look at me. I blew this account. Look at me. I blew this account. Look at me, everyone. Everyone, look at me. Look at me. Everyone, look at me. Mate, just ask a question, bro. That's why we're not. That's why we don't fuck with you, because you're begging it. Just ask a question. I'll help you, like I help anyone else. But you're just trying to like do all this other shit. No, Jesse's on to him. I think he's talking about Dayan. What's your affiliate code for ACG? I tried Riches yesterday and it wouldn't work. It wouldn't accept it. It's Riches in all capitals, bro. Riches in all capitals. Late to the live. By the way, what's your daily bias on EU? I understand it's buyers now, but I see price rejection on the daily FEG would. Wait. By the way, what's your daily bias on the EU? Right. Let me go over my daily bias again, because I think there's a new people in the thing. True bands, two brands. Yeah, that's it. There is like, yeah, Julian Petrolis is 30 trader. Blue bands, blue bands, blue bands. Like, Dayan, mate, chill out. Why are you telling someone to suck their mum in the chat, mate? Calling them a good you. You are a good you yourself, mate. Brother, I'm gonna, innit? I'm actually gonna. I'll give you... Mate, that's it now. Last comment. Next comment. The next time you man annoy me, you're gone, mate. To be fair, there's not in any point. You can just... And I know he's the best trader in the UK. I just find it odd. I'm not the best trader in the UK, bro. No way. No way am I the best trader in the UK. I will not claim that title. I will not claim that title. There's many, many better trades than me. But this is the thing, bro, as well. This is another thing. Trading's about consistency. The reason why someone who's 40 years old, for example, I wouldn't say he's better because he makes more money. He's better because he's more consistent. He's been doing it for 20, 30 years. People have been doing it for. So, like, I always say I'm the best London trader that goes live, and I'll claim that. But in the UK, like, there's people 60 years old, 70 years old that have been in these markets 50 years, been profitable for 30 years straight. Managed their finances perfectly alongside of it, etc., etc. Like, there's many better people, but you realise, bro, it's all about consistency. And if you want to build the skill of trading, it's about consistency over anything. You've got to be consistent. And psychology is the the cornerstone of consistency. 13419 on GU, is that equal lows or not, bro? 419 on GU. 419, is that equal lows? Bro, how far down are you looking? What the hell? Bro, are you trolling? Bro, I ain't even looking for that, mate. I don't know what you're talking about. You can see GU just keeping that strength. So we can see we've caught the market on the right side for sure. If you look at DXY really doing what we wanted it to do. You can see we came into that 5 minute, started to reject it. Exactly what we wanted to do. Price is now doing it to the T. So we're probably going to go for one more tap of it like we have here and then fully reject. That's what we're hoping for. So we should see an explosion soon. But we could have a secondary tap. Let's see. Let's see, boys. Let's see. 9:30 right now in the UK. Your psychology and strategy together is better than everyone. I appreciate that, bro. The undercover ones be killing it. Trust me. Trust me. You have to deep how many man ain't on. So, yeah, that's it. That's it, mister. You are the best trader in the UK. Appreciate that, True Bands, bro. Your psychology and strategy together is better than everyone else. Appreciate that, bro. Let me screenshot some of these comments, bro. Just so I can remember some of you, man. But I appreciate all the kind words, True Bands, bro. I know a trader who's been trading over 10 years and has 800k funded and isn't looking to get more. He's happy with what he's making. Yeah, he's probably trying to build other businesses and build personal funding as well. Like 800 is a great pedestal, and then if you start diversifying from there, bro, you are the best trader in the UK, my bro. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, my boy. Defo top 10 at least. My bro, appreciate that, bro. We should be back on the rise from that tap, I reckon. Yeah, we just got to wait for DXY to tap again and do his thing. Been watching you for 2 years. Lovely, bro. Big up to all my supporters that's been watching for a minute. That's what I'm saying. You know, bro, but you've been watching me for 2 years. Have I changed my strategy at all? Always been trading the age of liquidity grab strategy. Always been catching bangers. Bro, you know we always have the same trades, man. Lovely, bro. Lovely. Lovely. Aha, it's on par for my strat, so whether or not it wins or loses. What's your break-even protocol? I never go break-even, bro. Never go break-even. I've been here just gone 2 years. Lovely Corey, bro. Wow, lovely Corey. I always say that. I've said that to you so many times. But yeah, W Corey, that's even still, that's just tapped. Well played, Corey. We'll call it that. Well played. I don't know what else I can say to you. Gold is actually perfect. All right, let's have a look at gold. To be fair, a lot of people did talk about gold. He's got his phone and laptop in bed trying to troll at 9:33. Trust me, bro. He's got his quavers by the side of him as well. Just get these men out of the chat, Lou. Mate, I'm asking good questions. Now, we got to give everyone a chance, innit, to acclimate themselves. Want to see EU close above the DTO now? Yeah, it's had a bit of a turn for the worst. A low-key turn for the worst. But let's see anyway. We're rejecting that daily trade open quite heavily, which we don't like. But we're taking liquidity beneath here. So anyone who's got their stop loss at break even, the people with weak psychology would have got stopped out. So it's just more room for us when we do hit TP. Right at the bottom, bro. Yeah, that probably will be, Kevin. But for your age, you one of the best traders and teachers on YouTube and defo most consistent. Every day you show up. Respect. Trust me, bro. That's one thing I will say, bro. I turn up every fucking day. I turn up every weekday, bro. And the consistency's there. The strategy's the same. The psychology's the same every day. The analysis is the same. You man can see a pattern in what I do and a success in what I do. Hopefully. But I appreciate that, Elliot. Sorry for asking too much, mate. Can you go over the daily bias for EU? Yeah, I'll go over the daily bias for EU. I'm just going to check gold one time, then I'm going to go over EU real quick. Bro, you are the best trader in the UK, my bro. Appreciate that, bro. How much do you make per month? You want to make 5% of your capital per month, bro. 5%. I reckon once you get 600 to 800k funding, instead of buying more accounts, will be better to start scaling the accounts. Yeah, and that's it. And start making other businesses as well. How do you decide where your stop loss goes? So mine always really goes on the current low, the current range low. I trade the Asia session, the London session every single day, London manipulation. So we normally sweep the low there. After we sweep the low, I'll have my stop loss below the stop loss. Wow, what? I'll have my stop loss below the current range low. So the 5-minute range is from there to there. So I'll just have it on the low. If I entered off this leg here, say I entered there, then I'll have my stop loss there. TP's always at the Asia high as well. Remember, boys, we've got a 6-pip stop loss for a reason. Bro, what made you take buys out of curiosity? I'm gonna do some 4-hour analysis right now. Why don't you go break even? It's bad psychology, bro. You don't get anything out of going break even. Lou don't have a day off out here. Trust me, bro. 24/7. Well, no. 5 days a week. Come on, every trading day I'm live. I'm live, getting in there, getting it done. I reckon it goes to SL. Fair play, bro. If that FVG gets closed through, is the long idea gone? It's not gone, bro. I mean, if you're in the trade, you're in the trade. That's what I say. I would never close early or have stop loss at break even. You got in the trade for a reason, so stay in for that reason. Again, we look at the current range. We've got a low and a high. So right now we're just making a lower low, which we know price has to do. Right, we're just making a lower low. Same shit. We literally saw the exact same shit yesterday. If you look at GU, we saw the exact same shit when we got in that short yesterday. You know, we got in there and then we moved like this, and everyone was scared about closing their trades or closing at break even. It's literally just making a lower low. That's all it's doing. And then you can see we just continue that. Obviously, not to say it definitely is. It might stop out, but that's how you should just assume it's going to be. Especially if you took the trade, you've got to have pretty strong of a confidence in order to take the trade. I'm not going to lie, that's a dirty close, but we should still... well, the DXY is the main thing. We're in this order block now, so we've got to move now, but it doesn't look like DXY is. So yeah, this EU probably is going to stop out, boys. This EU probably is going to stop out. Mate, it's so hot in here, bruv. It says in the bottom right, but it's the DXY. Because my trading the opposite direction in EU, so I want to see the difference. Fair play. I don't like how simple the strategy is. Why is that, Rory? Yes, you do. You get capital preservation and protection, which is needed. Risk management. It's not risk management, bro. It's not. Stop loss at break even, boys. Trust me. Trust me. It's really not. It's really not. So how's it risk management then? So how's it risk management? How exactly is it risk management? It doesn't make sense. It's not risk management. Your stop loss is risk management. You allocate 1% risk to this trade. By reducing your stop loss and allocating 0% risk, that is not good. That is really, 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 really bad psychology. And it's also bad because you're trying to not risk what you've already established you're risking. You said you're risking 1%, that's it. Like, you got to be happy with losing 1%. It's just it. It's really, really not good risk management. Because look, so for this trade now, right? Let's say I had my stop loss at break even. So I would have got, should have got 2 RR. I would have been on 0 RR. So, risk management is what reduces your risk exclusively. It doesn't reduce your risk exclusively. It reduces your risk of profit and stop loss. So it reduces your chances of hitting TP and it reduces your chance of hitting stop loss. Reducing, like, good risk management reduces your risk full stop. That is, for example, placing X amount of trades a week or stuff like that, right? Or only risking X% per trade. Moving your stop loss isn't good risk management. It's just reducing your chances of the trade ever doing anything. Less chance of profit, less chance of stop loss. That's not risk management. That's just you're doing the same side to either side of the equation. The same thing. It doesn't change. The number still stays the same. And the main thing, psychology, bro. It's really, really bad for your psychology. Remember, your stop loss is set for a reason. It's turning around, Loom. Nice. Oh, I do like sweet. Simple is better. Trust me, bro. Simple. The simpler, the better. CPI day, yeah. Doing alright though, man. As I said, boys, you've got to have good psychology in this game. Pulling your trades to break even will make you lose a lot of these games. Will make you lose more gains than you think. Yeah, it's so true. It's so true. It'll make you lose way more gains than you actually get. Only fear makes you go break even. That's it. You set a stop loss at a point you believe it invalidates your trade. Why would you move it closer? Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Just done a big push, mate. Lovely. Before I would have closed at BE, now regretting it. Yeah, exactly. EU will play, bro. It's gonna take Asia, then drop. Let's hope, bro. Let's hope. Euro, as we know, isn't the strongest about right now, so we do need the DXY to be on our side. I'm in now. Sweet. Over 100 man on both streams, boys. About an hour and a half into the stream. Let's go. If I missed any comments on YouTube, just put them in again, boys. Put them in again. RGU and EU, your only pairs you trade. What is your advice for someone who is new? Should I stick to one pair? What pair do you think is the best? Learning a lot from you. So, Alan, you want to stick to 2 pairs. I'd say from 1 to 3 pairs, but the golden spot is 2. I like sticking to EU and GU because they're dollar pairs for a start, which means that we are able to... I'm assuming you know what the dollar does anyway, but we're able to pretty much cross-reference our pairs with... an indice, which is nice. The other thing is, if you trade Euro USD and GBP USD, you can also use Euro GBP to cross-reference that again. I would say when you're picking your pairs, stick to popular, common, normal, regular, schmegular pairs. Stick to your majors, Euro USD and GBP. That's what I'd say. I trade the London session and JPY is completely different in the London session, so I wouldn't recommend that so much. I'd say EU, GU, and EG are your bread and butters, but Euro pairs, dollar pairs, and pound pairs is what you want to go with. Pairs that are native to your session as well. If you trade London pairs, you want to trade the Euro, you want to trade the pound. You don't want to be trading the JPY or the CAD during London session because Japanese or Canadians ain't awake at that time or trading. I'm going to try and understand your trading by watching your lives and trying to improve. Yeah, bro, it's just consistency, man. Just follow what I do. Trade my strategy, forward testing, and that's it. Is this EU? No, this is EU, bro. It says in the bottom right. How do you think EU news will impact this at 10? It's only small news anyway, so it shouldn't have too much. It's orange folder, so it shouldn't really do too much. So I'm not really expecting much from it, I'll be real. We'll wait and see how it goes, though. We'll wait and see how it goes. You also don't learn anything from putting stop loss to break even. When I lose a trade properly, I actually learn something. Yeah, that's it. 100% I agree, bro. I agree. Right, let's go. If you have probable ways to protect yourself, why would you let price hit stop loss and lose money? Did you just not listen to anything we said, bro, or what? But you don't realise your stop loss is your protection. Ways to protect your stop loss. That's like saying, oh, do we have an airbag to protect the airbag? No, bro. The airbag is the protection. You don't need an airbag on top of your airbag. Your stop loss is there, right? So you say, as a trader, I'm going to risk 1% of my account on this trade. Win or lose, 1% is what I'm staking on this trade. That's it. And you use your stop loss to confirm that. Your stop loss confirms that price doesn't go and go and go and go and go and go and go. And then you lose more and more and more and more and more. Right? Your stop loss is the airbag. That's it. Your stop loss stops that. Stop loss at break even is just too much. You're suffocating yourself. You never let your trade breathe. Especially if you're trading like a 5 pip stop loss. It will retap so many times. GU is stupidly strong. Trust me, bro. Just came in. What's your strategy? Asia liquidity, bro. Asia liquidity strategy. Yeah, let's look at gold because everyone was telling me that gold was perfect for the ALG. Yeah, so the ALG, I'll give you a run through basically what the strat is. First of all, we don't do anything until 7 AM. That's step 1. When 7 a.m. hits, we wait for the Asia low or high to be swept, as it was swept there. After the low swept, we instantly look for the high to be targeted, right? But we don't just want to do that straight away. So step 2 is we wait for an inversion fair value gap, which is like this, for example, where we have a fair value gap, a bearish one where we should just come down, trade into it and come lower, but we don't. We actually come above it and close above, which shows that we are disrespecting the bearish order flow in line for bullish order flow. And then that becomes our entry. That fair value gap flips and becomes our entry at 50%. So we trade through. When we revisit it at 50%, that's our entry. So you can see we retap into it just about there. And you have your stop loss, as we said just previously, on the low, your TP on the Asia high, and you just wait for the Asia high to be targeted. You can see all the London session does, boys, is targets the Asia low and the Asia high. I mean, just look at price action. Not a coincidence at all, boys. Not a coincidence. We didn't really do it. We sweep the low, instant move. Sweep the high, instant move. But yeah, if you did manage to get in on that, that's a lovely trade. That sounds too easy. It's all about keeping it simple, bro. Yeah, I can't see what DXY is reacting off of now, to be fair. So I can see it just going higher and EU coming lower. I'm not going to lie. I can see that happening. Can see that happening. But again, that's just my psychology saying that. So why am I going to close the trade early? Only reason because we've come above this order block and stuff. I don't really know what else we're possibly reacting off of here. But yeah, we'll see. We will see, boys. We will see. Daniel G then, I use the same strat, but order blocks, fair play. We do use order blocks sometimes. Can you play ping pong? Could play ping pong. Oh, yeah. Time and price, not good now. 10 coming. Yeah, trust me. What is your strategy on that tree? Yeah, that's my strategy, bro. I just said. Everyone, by the way, my Discord's there and my YouTube's there. I'm live on YouTube right now as well. We've got about 150 man on there. So if you want to get in the main community, free Discord's there and YouTube's there. Make sure, boys, screenshot that right now. Get in the Discord, just type it in browser. And also get on my YouTube. I'm live on YouTube every single day trading, boys. Every single day. Never, ever missing a day. Never missing a day. I haven't missed a day in 3 years. So if you want to trade with me live every single day, someone who knows what they're talking about, who's been doing this live for years, who's verified and vouched in this game, actually living a life you probably do want to live off of trading, go to my Discord, join the community, but get on my YouTube, boys. Watch my streams on YouTube. I'm pushing this YouTube heavily. There's my Discord, copy and paste that in browser. But YouTube, just type it in. Richess FX. Get on these streams, boys. We're cooking right now. We're cooking. ALG always plays out nice with a pair somewhere. Gold and EG today. Yeah, trust me. Someone was telling me about EG earlier as well. Re-enter after BE, better price. Fair play. Why would you re-enter after BE? Yeah, trust. That is ultimate. That is just chasing. Probs need more experience to understand what you're saying, Lou. Wait, what do you mean, bro? Daniel G, if it rejects straight off, you will want to jump back in at a worse price. Yeah, that's it, yeah. It's always at a worse price. Entered now, fair play. Hold through orange folder at 10. Yeah, I would hold for orange folder at 10. The orange folder on the pound, for some reason, done a mad one, but is 30 grand at 20 decent? Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean for having 30? Yeah, obviously. Having 30 grand, yeah. Don't let the internet fool you, boys. Consolidation hour, Alo. Yeah, that's it, man. We do get consolidation around the hour, but when it turns, that's when we normally get the reversal. So hopefully 10 a.m. on the turn of the hour, that's when we can get a move. Just something I've been noticing over these last 6-7 months. I think it's going to be bullish for Euro, to be fair. Yeah, it's just a DXY, man. It's just a DXY. We hopefully, though, news can do that. GU push in to fill daily order blocks so it can push down lower. EU already filled it, so that's why it isn't going to fly as high. It's not that, bro. On the 4 hour, we've still got the imbalance to fill. So again, our bias, we've got this daily fair value gap. So on the daily, what we want On the daily, we've got this daily fair value gap, which we've tapped into. So we want price to now continue down to this swing low. That's what we want. We go down onto the daily as well when we see the CRT. So this is the daily leg that we want to get disrespected. We can see we've got CRT. We've got this big candle. Price took the height and then closed back within the range, which tells us that we're going to reject this range. So we are going to trade down lower, which is the main thing we're wanting to do. Due to this CRT and due to this fair value gap, we want to go lower. In order to go lower though, we go down to a 4-hour time frame, and you can see we have got this 4-hour fair value, not fair value gap. What am I talking about? We've got this 4-hour range, right? So we want price to go down, continue up, fill this fair value gap, and then trade down again, right? Move down, right? So we basically want price to continue up a little bit to then continue down that bearish streak. Now, the London session manipulates, so it would be very common that the London session would move against the trend to fill this fair value gap, and then the New York session has the main real move, which is bearish. So that's pretty much my analysis, boys. Last 3 have been higher than predicted. What are they predicting it to be? Yeah, so the previous was 50, 53, and they want it to go to 40. But you're saying they under-predicted the last, so you reckon it might go up. We'll see. Yeah, that should be bullish for the euro if Stu's right. Yeah, that's basically my analysis, boys, on EU. So we just want that manipulation move. That's all we're looking for, that manipulation move. You think GU taking daily highs? Yeah, probably, bro. GU's so bullish right now after that news. I've got 5 minutes till this news comes through, boys. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. Also, boys, the close is going to be big. The 4-hour close is going to be big. We want to manipulate. I know we've already taken the high of this candle, but we want to close above the prior candle's low to confirm we have that bullish intent. We want to close above this low here. We want to close above this low there. It's going to confirm that the 4-hour candle prior to it has been disrespected, and we want to go higher. So let's just, what we're going to do is we're going to extend it right, and we're going to make it dotted. So we want to close above that, boys. We want to close above that in the next 3 minutes, and it's another nice confluence to us. We've got a fair value gap forming here. So again, we want this to be inverted. So I'm going to draw this out. I'm going to make it a bit brighter so you lot can see what's going on. And we want this to be inverted. Let me make it even brighter. Let's be fair, 15. This close though on the 4-hour is going to be big. If I missed any comments, boys, just put them in the chat again. Appreciate all the follows though. Joined late, ignore me. Oh, sweet. I'd only be comfy short in EU if we filled a 4-hour fair value. Yeah, exactly. Same as me, Anonymous, bro. Same as me. Can you explain the actual forecast and previous? Wait, what do you mean, bro? Like, what the words mean? Previous is just a previous result. And forecast is what they think today's result's going to be. It's basically like, say they said, oh, Arsenal versus Tottenham. The previous would be what the previous score was. And the forecast would be, I don't know, 2-0. Because they think Arsenal would win 2-0. That's all it means, but it's just for like news events. Always good to send shots at Spurs though as well. Just join the call. Lovely, bro. Lovely. Everyone make sure you're getting in the Discord. We've got the best community in the UK. The best community, I think, in Europe. Definitely in the UK. Potentially in Europe. I'll have to double check. Let's close above this red line though. Do you use previous session liquidity? Yes, bro. That is the main thing I use. The main thing I use. How do you determine what RR you go for? I aim for the Asia high, bro. So I don't choose RR based on what I want to get. I aim for the Asia high. I have a minimum of 1 to 2, but I aim for the Asia high. Sorry about the lag on YouTube, boys. My laptop is fighting for its life right now. As I said, 1 PM, the new bits are going to come, so we should be good. My comment seems to lag. What that was about the stop loss stuff. Oh, fair play. Fair play. Yeah, on YouTube, if I missed any comments, boys, put them in the chat again. Looks like EU... Day never swept Asia low on TVC, just tapped it. Oh, you mean DXY? Yeah, same for me, bro. Well, wait. Let me quickly wait for this. We got 1 minute left to the close, boys. As soon as we hit, if we can close above that, then we should be good. We should be good. Lou, would you rather have a more premium entry, for example, enter off an order block, or would you rather have a higher probability to get in the trade like an FVG? Higher probability, bro. And I'll tell you why. Because it's not about the specific, the standalone trade. It's about you as a trader improving. If you get in a trade with lower RR but higher probability, that's really good psychology because you're not chasing the money. You're chasing the strategy, right? You're chasing what is going to make my strategy work the most, right? And you're tracing the strategy working, not the money. And over time, over a year's time, yeah, that little 5R might have been a bit better than the 2R on that day. But over the course of time, the trader who aimed for the 2Rs and didn't focus on RR, their psychology's been better. So they've been able to follow their strategy properly for over the course of that whole year. And now they've made, whatever, 5% a month. Whereas the trader that aims for high RR probably got a bigger initial payout, but then he might have lost a few trades in a row and went on a losing streak, and then his psychology went to crap, and then he might aim to change his strategy a little bit. Do you know what I mean? It's always better to keep it steady. Slow and steady wins the race in trading. Do you consider using order flows and volume? Yeah, bro, I use both. Not volume so much, but I use... Alright, we did close above, which is nice. We tapped into that fair value gap, though, so hopefully we can come into it. I don't want to just tap in like that. Let's go, boys. Let's go, chat. As I said, that 4-hour close is really important. We filled this now. We want to close above this 5-minute fair value gap. Is the next thing. I was with you right up until that analogy. I just knew if you was to give the analogy, it would just slight detail about that would have been tweaked. Lou, would you rather have... Oh, yeah. 10 a.m. volume kicking in. Trust me, bro. We don't just want to fill it like this because this looks bad. We don't want to just fill it and move down. Remember, we're tracking order flow right now. We want this order block to come through, not this fair value gap. So we need price to body this order block right now. We need price to body this order block. The 5-minute sweep inside, that FVG doesn't look good for longs. Let's see how we react after the 4-hour close. Yeah, trust me, bro. After 10 a.m. we have a push up, trust me. Hopefully we haven't just pushed up to fill it, though. That's not good. That's really not good. That's that news coming through, boys. The news hasn't helped us. Looks like EU confirmed buys now. Yeah, it's just that news, bro, as well, though. We had the good close, but it was the news. Like you say, the previous is the previous. So 1-0. So 1-0 to... So 1-0 Spurs to win. So, oh, yeah, to be fair, yeah, not friendly. Do friendlies count, though? Because community sentiment short, I want longs. But, yeah, I think Friday low goes first. We'll see, bro. I think we're going to have to fill our 4-hour before we come lower. We've swept that prior. We've swept the last 2 candle lows. We've swept everything really already. So I do sort of see what you're saying. We've swept the lows. We've swept the highs. We've swept the highs. We've swept the lows. We've swept everything really. So now price can just move freely. Hopefully it's freely to fill this and then move down. And not just to fill it like 1% and then move down. That'll be kind of jarring. But yeah. Let's see anyway. Again, the best thing to do if you're in a trade like this, I say it all the time, is watch it on the 4-hour. Don't watch it on the 15-minute. If I weren't on live, I'd be watching it. Well, I wouldn't be watching it. But if we watch it on the 4-hour, you get a way more chilled out view of what's going on. When you're on the 5-minute and the 15-minute, it's crazy. That news was not ideal. Yeah, trust. News was bearish for the euro. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think it'll break the 4-hour high as it's CPI today? Maybe, bro. I'll be real. I can see this going down now. I can see us coming down after that news went against us, but we'll see. The close was good, but the news, not so much, man. Again, we're waiting to see what the DXY wants to do. DXY is not really doing anything. It's just been moving sideways. yeah, it's had a really, really nice fill of a fair value gap as well. You can see that it's just a blatant fill to move higher. So yeah, all we're going to really see now, in my opinion, is DXY chase up to that Asia high and therefore EU stop out. But we'll see. It could be wrong again. Could be completely and utterly wrong. So we will wait and see. You got good psychology, bro. I appreciate that, bro. You got to, man. You realise it's the only thing that separates bad traders from good traders. Or don't watch it, yeah. You have seen what Trump did with the police in DC. No, what did he do? Actually, I'll just Google it because I'd realise there's going to be delay, isn't there? Oh, yeah, she's so dank, innit? Brooklyn Beck. You don't want to see that. That's AI as well, bro. Brooklyn Beckham and Nicola Peltz renew vows just 3 years after marrying. Oh, mate. That guy is unbearable, innit? Renewing your vows 3 years after marrying. Like, this guy, like, he thinks he's so deep, innit, bro? I can't stand that guy. Can't stand that, bruh. What did Trump do in DC, though, with the police in DC? Trump seizes control of Washington D.C. police and deploys National Guard. Oh, mad. So he's put the army out, basically, rather than the police. Why is GU pumping so much? Because the pound's strong right now, bro. We had really, really positive news for the pound this morning. He's removing the homeless from Washington. How do I join a Discord, bro? This is my Discord there, bro. Just type it in browser. Wait, yeah. Stu just commented it. Just copy that and paste it in browser, bro. Just make sure you got the Discord app, though. But yeah, copy and paste that in browser, mate. Ronaldo signed his life away, getting married. No way, he's actually getting married to the tart. He's already had 2 kids of her, to be fair. Ronaldo invited me to his wedding, but it's on at London session time, so I can't go. Yeah, I rate that, bro. I rate that. Rate that highly. I'm probably not going to go either, to be fair. I'll jump in the live. Trump is such a good guy. Aren't you? Oh, yeah, to be fair, you are Turkish. GU is pumping to that 78 fib level. Fair play. Fair play. Let's read this. Let's listen. Listen. Turn my YouTube off because that's probably not helping with the. Let's listen. We listen and we don't judge. Listen to the fucking thing or not.
I'm announcing a historic action to rescue our nation from crime, bloodshed, bedlam, and squalor, and worse. This is Liberation Day in D.C., and we're going to take our capital back. We're taking it back under the authorities vested in me as the President of the United States. I'm officially invoking Section 740 of the District of Columbia Home Rule Act. You know what that is? And placing the D.C. Metropolitan Police Department under direct federal control, and you'll be meeting the people that will be directly involved with that. Very good people, but they're tough and know what's happening, and they've done it before. In addition, I'm deploying the National Guard.
Trump is the best at saying anything. So he's describing this mad thing. What did he say? They're the best, and they've done. Wait. I've got to hear this. I know this is killing my dream. I know, I'm sorry, chat. But I've got to hear this.
I know what's happening, and they've done it before. Very good people, but they're tough, and they know what's happening, and they've done it before.
They're very good people, they're tough, they know what's happening, and they've done it before. What does that mean?
In addition,
what does that mean? What does it mean, Donald? What does it mean? Just speak English, for fuck's sake.
In Washington, D.C., and they're going to be allowed to do their job.
They're going to be allowed to do their jobs perfectly well. They do their jobs so well, so well. Look, if they let me do Trump analysing the market, right? So, you know, I trade Euro USD. I do it very well. I've done it for many, many years. Probably one of the best. Probably one of the best. Someone said, buy or sell. You know, there's a lot of buying right now, a lot of buying going on. I love buying. There's a lot of buying going on. Also, a lot of selling. We got to deal with the selling. We got to stop the selling. But the market's going to move. It's going to move. The market's going to move. The market is going to move. It's going to go up a lot. It's going to go down a lot. There's going to be a lot of movement in the market. And we're going to make a lot of money. Literally just says nothing for 30 seconds. Like, you could just not listen and get the exact same thing. But basically what I got from that is he's putting the police under the army's control and then... But what for though? I don't get what's the point is. Hi, how's your health? It is good, thank you, James Jr. Well, that's actually a question I've never been asked on here before. Do you have any advice for overanalyzing? Yeah, bro. The main thing on the higher time frame, you want to keep your higher time frame simple. Use internal and external and fair value gaps. Actually, go on my YouTube, bro, and watch my most recent video on the daily bias. My most recent video. Watch that. But yeah, it's really, really important. Internal and external is going to be so simple for you. He doesn't know what he means. Yeah, trust. He does sound pretty ill. You know, for news, there was a bearish pound, news pound. Which one would you consider more important? Oh, the bullish one for sure, bro. The bullish one for sure. Laptop's about to explode. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Let me read some of these comments if I missed any. GU pumping. Oh, wait. You not bothered, EU is selling off for 4 hours. Bro, I'll be real. Like I said, I think this one probably will come into... I think this will hit stop loss. But I'm not going to close it early. Like, do you know what I mean? I get into trades to hit TP or to hit stop loss. I don't get into trades to shrink my balls and be like, oh no, I don't want to lose on the extra little bit. I'm going to close it early. No, mate. If we lose the trade, we lose the trade. Don't care. I know my process works. I'm not chasing perfection. I'm not chasing... This is why I'm different to a lot of you, man, innit? The reason you, man, aren't profitable and I haven't been able to live this life is because you're chasing perfection. You're chasing not losing a trade. Do not chase perfection. Don't chase not losing a trade. Chase playing out your strategy. Right? There's two aspects of trading. The trading aspect is making your trading plan. You develop a trading plan that works and that is profitable. That's it. Trading is just your goal as a trader when you're live trading isn't to never lose, isn't to win, isn't to make money. Your goal as a trader is to follow this trading plan that you've already made. Does that make sense? Your goal is to follow the trading plan that you've already made. That's your goal. Your goal isn't to win every trade. You're not chasing perfection. We know you'll lose. In order to win, you have to lose. We're chasing profitability. So we're trading a profitable strategy. And our goal as a trader is to make sure every time we see a setup that is according to our strategy, we take it and we allow it to play out. We don't close it at break even. We don't close it early. We don't take partials. We allow our strategy to play out because we know the strategy is profitable. And over 10 years' time, we'll be in profit from doing so. Need some Drake candle on EU. Yeah, trust me. Bro, we don't even need it. We need a Diddy candle, bro. A Drake candle won't even cut it. Can you explain the trailing on ACG? I'm going to pass my eval. Only 0.5 left. Oh, mate. I beg you read about it. I can't be asked to explain it. Trailing drawdown basically means if you was in a trade and you're in 108 or 107k profit and now currently it's at 102k. No. So say you're in a trade, right, and you're 6% in profit and then it drops down to only 2% in profit. That takes as you've lost 4% on the day, like for your daily equity, because you've gone from X amount minus 4%. What pair do you trade? EU, GU and EG, bro, but mainly EU and GU. What's your take on FX Replay? Yeah, I think it's the best app for backtesting for sure. For sure. It's annoying they don't have so many indicators on there though. Lou's the best with psychology. Man has learnt a lot from his mindset. Learn from him, lads. Appreciate that, Trap. Appreciate that, brother. Let's get that Johnny Sins candle to TP. Trust me, bro. We need the Drake candle, Diddy candle, Johnny Sins candle. We need the Drake candle out of drawdown, Diddy candle to close above the DTO, and then Johnny Sins candle to hit TP. That's what we need. Is Trump speaking now? No, not now, bro. To be fair, I'm probably going to jump off now, though. The market is a bit dead. There's not really much more to talk about right now. If you've got any questions, let me know. We've been on live for about 2 hours now. I've run these likes up for you today. I appreciate that, Will Lester. Let me drop a like. Oh my days, 40k likes. That has got to be one of the biggest we've hit. Not going to lie, YouTube, we got to hit 50 on the YouTube now. We got 40k likes on TikTok. Yeah, not going to lie, bro. You're using the Judas swing. Not really, bro. It's similar, but it's mainly using the Asia liquidity grab. Does it reset after you request your payout? Yeah, bro. Wasn't meant to be a shot, bro. Just curious on the setup thoughts. Yeah, no, I hear that, bro. I hear that. I'm an EU buys as well. Fair play. Daily buy says shorts. Yeah, but daily buy says shorts. But we're trading the London session, which normally manipulates and does the opposite to the overall daily move, which happens during the New York session. Typically, when the news comes in, as we do have Refuting US news later. But yeah, I'm probably going to jump off now, boys. But yeah, I appreciate you tuning in, boys. Not the best trading day today, not going to lie. But we'll still see how this one plays out. Move bare slow. Either way, we caught the 2.5 trade yesterday from the exact same strategy. I'll show you. Right now, as you can see, Asia high was swept. Had a fair value gap, enter off that. Stop loss at the high, TP at the low. So that's what I'm saying, boys. As long as we play out our strategy, over time it will work. So we don't care if we lose a trade. We really, really don't care if we lose a trade. We're on about trading a profitable strategy. That's it. I'm using Judah swing and enter the same point. Fair play, bro. Fair play, bro. 4 likes away from 50 likes on YouTube. Big up. 4 more man drop a like. 4 more man drop a like on this live, boys. 4 more people drop a like. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Let's go, boys. On longs on gold. Fair play. Fair play. I don't really trade gold, but a lot of our community members do. But yeah, boys, I'm probably gonna jump off now. As I said, boys, I'm live every single day at 8 AM, 8 through to 10 or whenever. But yeah, so if you want to trade the London session with me every single day, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube and watch on there tomorrow. I mean, I'll be live on TikTok as well tomorrow, but YouTube's just better. You get the full screen, as you can see. But yeah, YouTube's there, boys, if you want to get in it. What do you think about sniper entries? Sniper entries are good as long as you're following a strategy and you're not just blindly scalping. You also need really good psychology for sniper entries. But yeah, man, 5 minutes. Really, yeah, I'll stay on for another 5 minutes. I'll stay on for another 5 minutes, boys, but after that I'm jumping off. As I said, I'm live every single day for the London session, and then Mace is live on my YouTube for the New York session. So we're both live. We're both Richest live. London session and New York session. I'll give you 5 more minutes. Any questions you want to leave? What time tomorrow? 8 AM, boys. By the way, in my Discord, this is why I tell you, man, join the Discord, because I send out an announcement every time I'm live. Let me show you real quick. Looks like we're going for a second bite of this cherry. Really does. I'll join tomorrow. Sweet, boys. Yeah, mate. Everyone make sure you get in the Discord, because I'll show you what we do. We send out an announcement to get in. Send out an announcement to get in there. So every day you just get a ping to your phone letting you know when I'm live. Or you can just subscribe with notifications on. Either way, it's just easy to... Oh, bro, was that my door? I think it might have been. Wait, 2 seconds. Me answering my door, bro. It might be the equipment for the live. Oh, it might be the equipment. Yes, yes. The setup is complete, boys. The final piece of the puzzle has just arrived. Wait, you can't see that, can you? That's my address, bro. Yeah, the final piece of the puzzle for the PC has arrived, boys. So I'll be setting this up after I jump off live. And then we can be streaming on the PC tomorrow. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Final piece of the puzzle has arrived. Now, all of this stuff can get put to good use, bruv. All of that stuff can get put to good use. Let's go. Let's go, boys. YouTube's growing nicely as well. So is TikTok, to be fair. 40k likes is mad. But yeah, either way, boys, I appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully, I'll see you in the Discord. We'll be following this trade along live in the Discord as well. Not live, but in the chat, I mean, as it plays out. So yeah, get in there, boys. I'll let you lot screenshot that quickly. Just type that in browser. You can get in there. Just screenshot it. Boom. All right, cool. Hopefully I'll see a lot of you in there. If not, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you learned something today. So this increased my win rate by 10%. That's valid. I thought you was lying when you said 50%, but 10%, that's probably actually true. But yeah, big up to you, man. And I'll catch you in the next stream, boys. As I said, Mace is going to be live. So I run Chess with me and my best mate. So he'll be live for the New York session on our YouTube there, but he's got his own TikTok account. And then, as I said, I'll be live tomorrow on this TikTok account and on YouTube, boys. And probably on Kick tomorrow, actually. But yeah, everyone get on my YouTube there and get in the community. As I said, best community in the UK, boys. If you're actually trying to If you're actually trying to take trading seriously, it is the best place to be, for sure. Anyway, boys, big up to everyone. Thanks for all the likes, comments, shares, subscribes, or follows, rather. Especially everyone who dropped a like on the stream. You man absolutely cooked today. Big thanks, especially to Will Lister, because you dropped about 30k likes. But yeah, big up you, man. Appreciate you. As I said, best community in the game. If you want to make money, you want to live like me, boys. I've fucking done bare shit, and I'm not even going to brag in it, but just get in the community, and we're all going to grow together, boys. We're all going to absolutely cook. This is only the start of the grind, and we're going to fucking fly, boys. In a year's time, we are going to be the biggest trading streamers on the net. We're going to be overtaking normal streamers just by trading. Trust me, boys. Trust me. Lock in. Join the team. You lot are the early birds. You're early to the community. You're early to the fucking movement. Big up, everyone. And I'll catch you tomorrow in the next stream, or later on the New York stream, or in the Discord. Appreciate you all, boys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Sweet. Okay. That was a good live, bro. There was 3k man in there. Not at once, but yeah. Let me show you, bro, innit? Someone said give a review. Let me just show you what it is, innit? This is how you know, bro. How am I meant to know that I need this? How am I meant to know that I need this? I think it is what it is. Yeah, it is. This. Like, bruv. What does that even mean? Let me show you what it is. Literally this, bro. Like, how... Do you know what I mean? I don't know I need this. But anyway, bro, that is so gas. That is so gas. I'm going to set this up after stream, boys. But anyway, I appreciate you lot watching, man. Oh yeah, I've got a stage 1. Yeah, I appreciate you tuning in today, boys. Trade weren't the best today, not gonna lie. Markets weren't the best. That GU news sort of fucked it, and then that EU news fucked it even more. But yeah, I didn't send this one into this. This wasn't sent in as a signal. I sent it in, but obviously I told the guys I'm not getting into this one personally. So I wasn't sending them in as a signal or anything like that. So yeah, break even day or 0 profit day, 0 loss day in the signals today. Hopefully you lot watching. If you took a loss, it really don't matter, boys. We'll be back tomorrow. The market will be just as good. And it is what it is, boys. We got unlucky with news today. If you took a loss, you just got on the wrong side of orange folder news. And yeah, today was a very hard day to trade. So don't beat yourself up about it if this does go on to lose. I'm assuming it will, but yeah, man. Not the best day, but we take them days all day long, boys, because we learn from them. That's connect your monitors. Yeah, bro, literally, it's just for my monitors. But they've got the port, so like, I've got these. Let me show you. Where is it? Like, these. I thought it would be USB, bro, or HDMI, which I've got, which they come with, but they're not. You need this little one with a corner taken out. But yeah. Anyway, boys, appreciate you tuning in. Hit SL, yeah, boys. Unlucky if you hit SL, don't matter, man. Just come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. Asia liquidity grab is not an unbeatable strategy. You will take losses, but you'll take way more wins, and that is the reason. Stop loss is going to be hit just. Fair play. As I said, boys, not about winning every trade. It's about trading a profitable strategy. Part of trading a profitable strategy, you will lose trades. Trust me, boys. I made like over 5 figures off trading last month, and I took losses. Like, it's minor. It is calm. It is absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. Just, again, maybe read over why you lost a trade, what weren't so good about it, how can you improve tomorrow, and that's it. As I said, if you took a loss, boys, don't beat yourself up. You did nothing wrong. You actually succeeded today. You followed your trading plan, so there's nothing wrong with that. You can be annoyed because you lost money or you lost a percent, but the real things that actually make a difference, you did fine. You followed your trading plan, so you did well. Anyway, boys, with that being said, make sure, keep that psychology good, and I'll be back tomorrow for another live, boys. Big up, and I'll catch you in the next one. Sweet.